house.
Hold on, this is making a noise. Where they wanted to build a new firehouse?
I didn't know for sure, but I did it for 4 months.
Do what?
I did it 3 or 4 months. I didn't really know
Um,
that.
they want to fill out grants to do it. And they want to use the land in front of the water tower. So, but one of the grants, the money comes in our name and then we give it to them. They have to fill it out under the town of Gentryville.
Who did this right here?
It'll be Marty's garage. The town garage.
Or Gary Bank Garage.
Yeah, Marty was saying if that happens, the likelihood of them actually being able to get the grant seems to be pretty low.
Bank Garage.
But Marty threw around the idea of possibility that if they did come through and they did build the station, the town might consider just selling this whole section and putting the town hall up in the other building or something.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, there are other, we might not need this building, so if that happens, the town can consider what to do at that point.
Yeah, but right now they just need our approval. We need a motion for them to be able to fill out the grants.
Who fills out the grants?
They're having somebody help them do it. I don't remember his name,
It's
but there's a professional grant filler outer person that,
I'm gonna find grants, right, grants.
Indiana Region 15 is helping. Indiana Region 15 is helping fill it out.
Yeah.
And the township trustee, the Jackson Township, they want to cover all the finances for it.
You live by rights grants. I need somebody from the little house that I need.
no, I don't know anybody that writes grants. Marty probably does, but
If she wanted it, I don't see nobody in the house right now.
Is that on?
yeah, I turned it on. So are you okay with them filling out grants for it?
So they would be applying for a planning grant first.
Yeah. Found where they want to do it.
You want to make a motion then?
Yeah, I'll make a motion.
All right, I'll second.
All right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then on the, for the insurance,
And we have to wait for Daniel on the insurance?
If you want to look at it, you don't have to, no.
you didn't tell me what the insurance is about.
She did.
I think we're gonna put that 22,000.
We have,
We need that.
this is the other one.
30
This is
something.
her. This is the company we currently have.
Okay.
And here's her card and
Yeah, I didn't flood light on. I didn't flood insurance.
Hmm. Well, I would think an insurance person would know the difference between insure with an I and insure with an E. But
she was in a hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. She wanted,
well, grounds maintenance equipment is covered up to 100,000 per occurrence in addition to a host of additional policy extensions at no additional premium.
and she wrote this because she wanted you to, she thought this helped explain
Yeah.
some things. And then this page will show you the total covered contents here. The dollar amount total.
Roy, work at, after working tonight? Is after working tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, just not here.
Yeah, I know he's not here. Where are you working at?
Community correction.
Huh?
Community correction. Oh, with Jasper.
How many different towns does he work at now?
Huh?
How many different towns does he work at now?
Just there in here.
Get all?
And
Where's
they,
all-
each person had the proposal or the quote, sat down with me and tried to explain things.
Yeah. So
She wanted you to be under, on this one, to be able to understand that there's
I
a,
did hear, Jan.
what they call excess coverage, which they both have. But this excess coverage here, and I think it probably works the same there. It's like you're covered up to a certain amount on each thing, but then if you have multiple occurrences, this extra excess coverage will cover up to, I think hers is 2 or 3 million,
2 million.
2 million, will drop down 2 million in each category. So if you have multiple things going on, the 2 million doesn't have to be split between categories. It can be up to 2 million in each category.
Okay,
And I feel like that's probably the same with the other one, but she wanted you to know that that's how that
Yeah.
part works. And then this page, she said all this is included in her coverage and her quote. Like I said, this is what we currently have, this quote here.
and Kincaid is who
This
is
be the different quote, yeah.
the competitor?
But this is the newest. We had to go in and make some changes today, so that would be his quote right now.
Okay. And where did we come across this Kincaid Insurance? How did we get a quote
Um,
from them? You
It's
just,
someone Marty knows,
okay,
and they, I think, where this insurance has, she has in her packet where she covers all these towns and the county and everybody.
hmm
She carries all their coverage. I'm not, I think he may have Richland, I'm not sure, but he talked about Richland and he knows Bruce, and he's talked to Bruce about, what should or should not. be
what he
covered.
needs to
Yeah.
cover, yeah.
And each one of them said if you had any questions, they can be contacted to ask questions of them. One thing in his, that's in the second quote, that's not in the first quote, is the cyber insurance. The second quote includes $50,000 coverage of cyber insurance. This first quote, we always had to buy it separately.
hmm
So there's no cyber in this one. But then in hers, like I said, on this page, she's talking about all these extras that are covered.
Right.
But in the dollar amount of what's covered and all the things that are covered, property, structures, auto, liability, they all pretty close. I mean, both of them are really similar in their coverage area. The second quote here
Kincaid,
has a yes, they include a up to $50,000 for cyber insurance. And like I said, this company here for the second quote is out of Iowa, and they prefer to work with small towns. He said the biggest town they would even consider working with would be Evansville. But they prefer small municipalities.
I think they sound like the best one to go with.
So there is, this first one, like I said, includes flood and earthquake insurance. I don't know if that's something we need or don't need. I did reach out to the people that have our sewer loan. They said they do require, if we have anything in a flood zone, they would like that covered. But we could do a separate, he doesn't have flood or earthquake in his, but we could get flood for that, even probably that just area. Because Marty said we have one section of the sewer system or one piece of equipment that might be in a flood prone area.
But we look at that one, we pay what, $13,000 for it? I think we
Yeah,
get-
there's like a $9,000 difference in the quotes. So I would think we probably wouldn't pay 9,000 for flood
No.
insurance. But I don't know, he said he could quote us insurance. I don't know, I've just been trying to, like I said, everything she wanted. I'm trying to think. They can do everything. So whatever company you choose, I would recommend we go with everything on them. Like when our bonds come due, we switch everything, if we go with him, then we switch all our bonds as they come due to his company. Same as if we stay here, then we just stay there.
hmm
I don't think there's any. wind and hail damage, he said that our deductible, both deductibles will be $1,000. But the wind and hail damage, he said he told me most people are going to $5,000 because there's been so much wind and hail damage throughout the country recently. Most insurance companies are upping the deductible for wind and hail damage to $5,000. I didn't get a chance to ask her about that portion on hers, but I'd say chances are if this company's doing it, it may be the same. Um,
There he is.
hey,
Made it.
so, oh, she didn't quote workman's comp yet. It's not due till March, but he had a quote here for workman's comp. If, like I said, if we go, but the current one that we had with this company was 3,000 something for this year for workman's comp. And that quote there is 1,644.
Mhm.
So I mean, I didn't know if you wanted to make a decision tonight, if you had questions that you wanted me to reach out to them and ask questions, or
But you said we have to have coverage by next
January
week?
4th.
Oh, January 4th.
I mean, we need to get it in place before January
Yeah.
4th, but that's when the coverage would start.
That's when it,
Is there any major differences in coverage?
yeah, I won't make
ahead.
you.
Yeah, you already
say it
went through it. Okay.
No, it's fine. That one is 31,000-ish and this one is 22. This one includes cyber. That one does not. This is who we currently have.
Yeah.
The other one would be where this mentions the 2 million excess coverage. It's 1 million over here.
Well, it was, but with this quote here, he takes it up, they both match $5 million coverage. In the state of Indiana,
Oh,
you
okay.
can't be sued for more than $5 million.
Okay.
So that's the cap that state of Indiana put, anybody could be capped on, that
Okay.
sued for. So he did originally quote for $1 million for the excess, but I didn't even reach out to him. He reached back out to me and said, no, I talked to Bruce and he told me about the Indiana.
Ah,
So he said, we've upped our bid to include $5 million in coverage. So the excess would cover that $5 million plateau or whatever that limit.
okay.
So they
That's
both
the only
cover that.
major difference, really.
I
Well,
think the major difference would
like
be the
this pay-
cyber.
I mean, you're
Like-
paying a lot less right here. than you
this
are
is
for
all
this.
covered in hers that I don't know if whether it's something we need or don't need. Her first quote has
Spares.
flood and earthquake insurance included.
Oh, that's right. His doesn't have flood and earthquake.
We can purchase
So,
flood.
so we could get it
insurance.
separate, yeah. So then we were like, well, it probably won't, like the difference is this is $9,000 cheaper.
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna
That's why-
cost us 9,000 to add on flood for a little,
Yeah.
or to get a separate flood.
Yeah.
This is a list of the community people it's in your packet too, but that's clients that this first quote, that's their current client list. I just want to,
And then she said she thinks Kincaid does Richland, because he talked about Richland, but like she said, he already talked to Bruce too.
I'm no insurance agents or anything. I just know coverages. Whenever it's cheaper insurance, the coverages are different. But like you said a while ago, is it gonna really affect anything?
I
Can we
mean,
really
and would
use
you rather-
insurance that
would you
often?
rather meet with them or ask them questions? I mean, I don't
I
know.
want to pay the cheaper rate.
I don't think
No,
I have.
Has Bruce looked at it?
Okay, I mean, I haven't showed it to Bruce, but
Do you think that would be a good idea to see if he'd look over it?
if he had any, I mean, I don't know if
And
that's,
see if he was like, oh, you probably need this, that this one has, and
right.
this one doesn't. Because I mean, we could sit here and look at these numbers all day, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna be able to tell you what the hell they mean. Let's just be honest. Can we be honest?
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
we
if
can.
you
I
guys
just
do
don't
know-
know that it falls under what Bruce would do for us.
He just had
But
some pages.
he-
Okay.
here
this
to
guy
say-
already talked to Bruce
Okay.
about what covered,
What
what type of
needs to be
coverage we
covered?
would need, yeah.
Okay. If he's, if,
I
if,
mean, as far as the limit, I know he talked about, but
The
um,
5,
Go ahead and go people. I'll vote for
All right.
22,000 if we want to. See you all there.
all right.
you know,
Do you need help getting out or?
Let me get the door. Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, I don't.
so is this all one? Or are these two different ones?
No, that's all the HCC.
HCC.
Wait a
The
minute,
one that we're
that
on.
might be the copy of the same thing. Oh, no, they're different.
This is what we currently have.
Correct.
This will include- Is there a premium
Oh.
summary on the other one?
He
Like this? That shows what all's included?
he had.
Yes, that's back on I was just finding,
Okay.
look, I did find a list similar to what she, because I
Did
see
you?
fine arts on it.
That's a lot.
Look at you go.
That's a lot of stuff.
But this is where he has that little list.
He did send an updated on everything because he had to update something even
That's
today.
fine.
But some of this, I think I can get you even the updated one on this, but
Yeah, because it is 22,000 now. But that's how it all broke down before, like that. Though I don't see like a wrong flex. I don't think he lists the same way.
Yeah, there's a lot of differences.
I just saw the inland marine and I knew I saw that. It's in terrorism, personal. Is that some of them?
Inland
It's
marine,
gotta be
crime,
this.
automobile.
Because this is our total premium and these are the things it covers.
I got you.
Auto.
Yeah, right there it is, inland marine. But this has like a dollar amount. This just says it's included. Well, look, it just
Yeah.
gives you the total. It doesn't really tell you. It doesn't give you the breakdown to let you know. Okay. Commercial property, that's not on there. Oh, that's just property. General liability, up at the top. Commercial auto,
is this the same page? This is
Automobile.
the current updated one for him. I
And
didn't
the
know if that was
marine.
the same numbers or not on that one page in the binder.
liability.
No, I'll change it after he gets.
But
It
these
says-
are
it
both
says this.
municipality.
There's a law enforcement one on here, a wrongful acts liability.
Yeah, he has that covered in
And-
this one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's in there.
Okay. In my opinion, if he's went to Bruce already about it and
Well, I don't
everything's
know
in
if he
there-
went to Bruce specifically
Oh, okay.
about our town.
Oh, okay.
Have
He was just
he
saying
learned
that
about
for that
Indiana?
coverage for the state.
What's
limit.
required?
Hmm.
Basically, make sure everything. all
Well, we've
things
got
is
all the
covered.
property covered. We've got liability covered. We've got auto covered. They're all very similar
Yeah.
on that. Like I said, I did reach out to the loan people for the sewer system. They would like us to have flood insurance on anything that might be in a floodplain. So Marty says we might have one thing that's in a floodplain, so we could cover that.
So we would
It
have
still
to.
come out a lot cheaper.
Do they offer flood? It's just for
It-
another.
Probably not with
flood?
this company, but we can get a flood policy through this company, or
Okay.
through this agent.
All right. Well, then,
Would you rather wait until we see what he would quote on that and then compare it, or?
there's a $9,000 difference.
Yeah, I don't think
And I
we
highly,
need to.
yeah, I highly doubt that's
but-
gonna be that much.
How much did we use insurance this year? We used it just for the excavator or like the,
This is
One
the
thing
last
and the
5
truck.
years.
Oh,
Holy
okay.
smokes.
that's.
That's a good sign that, probably cut back on. How much you're
And on
paying.
the
That's
current,
more
Or-
than 5 years, yeah,
Mhm.
2006.
the current insurance we have, they have where the
But you also
premium,
gotta look at the amounts too. for-
Yeah. So that's how much, that 39 or
That's how
whatever.
much you pay a year, and this is how much it's covered in total, I'm guessing? Or no, you just added,
That was 5 years or whatever.
okay,
I think that's 5 years worth.
grand totals.
Yeah, we just used it for the truck this year, so.
Yeah,
And she was saying on the current coverage we have, the way they handle the premiums is like there was no increase this year, so except for the 2 new vehicles we put on, that was added into this premium here, this quote. And they can either, they have a standard premium, and then if you haven't had a claim at all, they will give you a discount.
mhm,
But if you've had a lot of claims, they might give you a surcharge.
yeah,
So we're just kind of right in the middle on this first quote.
okay.
Because while we did have claims, we didn't have crazy claims that they considered
Right.
a surcharge.
Right.
Do you think we should go with the new
And they
one?
both cover, somewhere in here, whatever, they both basically for building contents, everything, our coverage is both right around $4.5 million
Oh, yeah, I
for
did
each
see that.
company.
Listed somewhere.
I
I'll
think
never
might have
be
had
able
it
to get
here.
back. Oh, yeah, it's highlighted right there, yeah.
So I was telling, where can I find that? Because I knew it was in this one and I wanted to be able to just see something in writing for both of them, so it could be,
Yeah,
so he had sent me that their quote covers that amount, and actually he sent me that before he increased something, so we might actually be covered for a little bit more than that.
I don't know, I'm thinking Kincaid.
Yeah, as much as it's been used, I mean, you're obviously gonna pay more in insurance typically than you'll ever get back out of it, but I'm going with a cheaper rate no matter what I'm doing.
As long as it covers the
As
basic,
long as
yeah.
it covers, if this plan covers anything that was covered so far on that,
Yeah,
like I
my
think,
knowledge.
did whoever Kincaid see all of our claims?
Yes.
And did they go ahead and, or did they go
Yes,
through?
they
did
were
they tell
sent
them and-
all our run, they call this a run loss,
Yeah.
whatever.
So,
They were sent a update of this,
mhm,
So they know how risky we
and
are.
they were sent a
Yeah.
list of what all we have
mhm,
property wise,
cover.
and yeah, so they
Okay.
knew what was covered, what we need to have covered, and they knew what
Yeah.
our losses were.
all right. So my thought is they probably are gonna cover everything that's been on there so far.
Anything we've ever had a claim on so far is covered in both policies, in
Okay.
both quotes.
Then why not go the cheaper route?
I
Do we
agree.
need a motion?
Yes,
I'll make a motion to accept the Kincaid's insurance quote.
all right, I'll second it, all in favor,
Aye.
aye.
All right.
Thank you for getting all this together, Rhonda. You made it
You're
really easy.
I was stressing because I wanted to make sure I gave each one their right opportunity, their right chance.
I know, that lady really wanted, the lady felt like we needed to hear her talk about her stuff, and I'm like, there's things
Well-
she wants to say, she can type it in a letter, but.
She wants to be a salesperson. I guess is their passion. I couldn't do it.
And I will
I couldn't either.
also ask about
Flood.
flood for, well, just in general, if we're gonna cover that, we might as well see what it is for both systems.
Mhm.
I don't think we own any property in a flood zone. I'm not sure the water has anything, but I'll check with Marty on that.
Okay,
Okay.
But we'll just see, and we'll find out what's in an actual flood zone, and we'll see what that costs to cover.
All right.
that sounds good.
I like it.
And were you happy? Not, I mean, like I said, and this other one had the earthquake insurance. I'm not quite sure if that's a need.
No, I don't, we've never had one.
No, I think if there is
I
I
something.
mean, it's
crazy
always
happening
been,
like that,
it's
probably
always
gonna be hard
been
to
in
get.
this
The
policy.
end of the world, and we won't turn it in for insurance, yeah.
Where's the fault line run through Gentry?
All right.
So then, next meeting maybe, or down the
Talk
road,
about
talk
flood.
about flood.
Okay.
Find a,
All right.
All right, so we'll adjourn at 4:23.
All right.
Is this ours or this?
It was